and the Western Cape. My name is Intle Mtsi, representing Westgrow, and I will be taking you through our presentation. Westgrow is the official tourism, trade, and investment promotion agency for Cape Town and the Western Cape. The DMO at Westgrow is made up of the Leisure Tourism Unit and Convention Bureau, and these units promote the Western Cape internationally and domestically. The DMO markets the destination by focusing on business tourism through its Convention Bureau, as well as tourism trade, media, influencers, marketing campaigns, and event support through the Leisure Tourism Unit. The Western Cape is made up of 6 regions, namely Cape Town, Cape West Coast, Cape Winelands, Garden Route and Klein Karoo, Cape Overberg, and Cape Karoo. Cape Town is considered the jewel in the crown of the Western Cape. The city has natural beauty and is rich in history, making it one of the world's most cosmopolitan and intriguing cities to visit. The Cape West Coast is best known for its beautiful stretch of beaches and wide open spaces, with rock formations and rock art that will leave you inspired. The Cape Overberg is a place that boasts great diversity, with scenic coastal towns, an abundance of marine wildlife, and rolling farmlands. The Garden Route in Klein Karoo is one of the most loved road trips to embark on, with everything from majestic mountains to brilliantly blue coastlines and thick forested areas. The region is a natural wonderland to explore with a hugely diverse number of experiences. The Cape Karoo is where you want to go when the pace of city life is something you want to escape. This is where you go to get off the grid, a place of incredible beauty, wild game, clear skies, and magical sunsets. The Cape Winelands boasts award-winning wine estates, but it is also known for more than its wine, from wide open spaces for adventure to luxury accommodation and family-friendly experiences. The Madiba Legacy Route is an itinerary we developed in honor of the late Nelson Mandela. The Western Cape is where Tata Madiba took his last steps in his long walks of freedom, and you can retrace these steps when you visit us. This journey will leave you feeling inspired. The Cape Town Big Six are the 6 top attractions in Cape Town. These are the V&A Waterfront, Table Mountain, Robben Island, Groot Constantia, Kirstenbosch National Botanical Gardens, and Cape Point. We also have itineraries for each of our regions. The Cape Overberg is known for its marine life and is home to the Marine Big Five. It is also the capital for whale watching. The Cape West Coast is known for its beautiful beaches and quaint seaside towns. And inland, it's the best place to see wildflowers in full bloom. The Cape Karoo will take you back in time with rich history in all of its small towns. It is also the best place for stargazing because it has clear night skies. The Garden Route in Klein Karoo is great for adventure, from soft adventure to adrenaline adventure, and it's also the place where you can experience ziplining over the longest ocean zipline in the world. The cradle of human culture traces the origins and development of human culture over the past 160 years. From engraved ostrich eggshells and bone tools to shell beads and the first evidence of drawing, visitors will discover some of humanity's earliest use of symbols, art, and technological innovation. The Cape Cycle Routes is a network of 5 cycling routes across the Western Cape. These aim to position the Western Cape as one of the best cycling destinations in the world. Cape Town and the Cape Winelands is part of the Great Wine Capitals. The Great Wine Capitals is a network of major global cities in both the northern and southern hemispheres, which share a key economic and cultural asset, the internationally renowned wine regions. Trendy new experiences, restaurants, and accommodation establishments are constantly opening, and because of our link to the regions and products, we as a DMO have the very latest of what's new to do in Cape Town and the Western Cape.
are surrounded by the immense beauty that nature has to offer here. We often hear that when you come to the Western Cape, something changes within you.
When I arrived in South Africa almost 5 years ago, I felt a freedom that I'd never really felt before.
If you love food and if you love wine, there are not a lot of places in the world where you can have that diversity.
The combination of the mountain, of the sea, just that feeling of pure joy and happiness that made me come back.
You suddenly realize that there are feelings just in using your senses.
Surfing does something magical to me.
The fact that you can cook and eat outdoors almost every day of the year.
I feel differently. I just can really enjoy and be in the moment.
I heard about you long before we met. You're winsome and you're young, at least that's what they said. Underneath your glitter and your gold, you can't deny the fact that you are growing old. You have 1,000 eyes that never fall asleep. Someday I will leave you when I've had enough of your beauty. I haven't gotten used to your scent.
We're human. We're curious. We want to know more, see more, and understand more about people than we did before. Because as humans, from when we're young, we ask questions, search for answers, and discover things around us. Sometimes they are close by, other times far away. Many times they are at the click of a button. But most of the time, we go back in time. It is here in Africa that we find our origins. It is in Africa that we can discover our past, examine our present, and contemplate our uncertain future. At the cradle of humankind, we go back to some of the earliest origins of our species. At the cradle of human culture, we go back to find evidence of how modern human culture evolved. The cradle of human culture is not just a place or a destination, but a journey of human discovery and a way to understand why we're here today. So go discover where we first lived by the ocean and why the seafood we ate helped us thrive. Go discover the oldest known human drawings in the archaeological record, where we first used fire to make better tools and some of the earliest jewelry. Go discover some of the earliest use of symbols, weapons, and tools. Go discover a time when our ancestors lived off the land. Because only when we look beyond, by looking back, do we discover who we are. Discover yourself.
Thank you for taking the time to look through our presentation. We look forward to welcoming you to Cape Town and the Western Cape.